Tell them now. So youtube.com Azure. That sounds good.
It's not screen sharing anymore. Oh no.
That sounds good.
What is it?
I got youtube.com / and your name.
With HR at the end for Hell's Rejects.
HR. Should I capitalize?
It doesn't matter if it's capitalized or not. All right, buddy, we're live. All right, so this is a instructional video on how to do some lazy farming. You want to explain the process, what it is, not how to do it, but what it is? You want me to explain?
Yeah, lazy's just more of just staying at one spot. Follow, you're just gonna move around more on the map more. I like to stay in the circle. The closer you are, the better. You're gonna get more drops.
But what do you? I mean, where basically you're like you said, you're standing in one spot.
It's
You
like
don't have to pay
swinging
that much
at.
attention. You don't have to like focus on the game too much. You can still, uh, kill a bunch of monsters. You kind of set yourself on an auto attack, which allows you to survive. Hopefully, if you do it right. But you and 3 other people, on a team doing that, should be able to get some pretty good experience. Now, where do you want us to go for this to show them how to do it?
I was just at travel, and they were doing a bit of lazy farming there.
Okay, well, we can go see what they're doing, and we're going to.
Intervene them, but just to show you guys real quick.
Yeah. All right, so typically, like you said, like I said, you want to have 4 people, get a good spot where there's a lot of monsters, like in one area, and this happens to be one of those spots. Right now, I'm using a necromancer. I have a pretty basic build on. Let's see, not that button, wrong button, wrong button again, wrong button again. Anyways, I'm not using anything too fancy. Rotted Harvest. I'm just a summon necro. So actually, what I'll do is you want to eventually you'll get a set of armor, some weapons, that kind of stuff that you want to use specifically for farming. Now I'm just gonna take what I normally use. Shoot, that's not working. This is going horrible.
I had one piece on I was using earlier.
So right now, like, you can attack. These people are all automatically attacking, but I have to do it manually. So I go to menu, go to settings, go over here to interface. Then primary attack aim is on.
No, I know
Is that
exactly
right?
what you're be saying right now, and this helped me a lot, guys.
Then what you want to do is this attack button over here, the main attack button, the big one. You want to take 2 fingers and tap the very outside edge of that circle. one finger on one side and then on the complete opposite side another finger. I use my pointer finger and my thumb, and I try to tap it twice. Nope, didn't work. Didn't work. There, now it works. Now I'm automatically attacking. I can walk around and it's still automatically attacking. I'll get out of here so you can kind of see a little bit better. Still just automatically attacking. I can summon, do all that cool stuff, but if you hit that attack button, it's going to stop. So the goal is basically you just sit here and wait for something to come. Watch your health. Now, they did come out with an update where if you're sitting there for, let's say 10 minutes, it could be more or less changes. Some people think it doesn't, but I happen to think that it does change. Sometimes you can go for like 40 minutes or an hour. I woke up one time the next morning. It had been probably 6 hours or so, and I was still there. Let this little acid pool just take you out real quick, regardless of how strong you are. So right now I'm not attacked. Oh, there you go. Something spawned. I get the points for it. Now my teammate over here.
So
See
I
what?
actually like do the distance here all the time. Like you could go to the back there and you see there's 2 spawns in the back. There's like 7 spawns here. There's a few in the back, but that's about your distance for where everyone's hanging out in the circle.
Now up at the top left of the screen, his player icon's lit up. That means he's close enough to me to give me that little extra experience boost.
You maybe can keep the streak going as long as you're hitting stuff, but you go too far, I don't think you guys are getting the same XP.
I don't think you are either.
So I like to keep
Or
it.
maybe you don't get in on their kill streak. But I feel
Yeah,
like there's some
your
benefit to being
yours
relatively close.
your I think yours could be higher if you're killing more, but I don't think they're definitely not getting the kills if you got like a 50 mob, really far.
Yeah.
But yeah, right where you're at, I'd say so about right here. And you maybe could just go about this far and then you run back.
I'll show you
But
what
if
he's doing.
if you would have went too far, it's not it's not really staying with your lazy farm. Kind of like at the library too. From where they do their circle, you just gotta run to the stairway, and you could just improvise where you're at.
This little thing right here that shows up on the screen really doesn't mean anything to me. Um, it might have some use for somebody, but I've never heard of it until lazy farming. But this is what happens when you change that setting on interface from off to on. This little thing pops up. So, as long as you move every so often, you should be okay. Oh, look, I got it on the first try. These damn summons are in the way. So, that's pretty much lazy farming. You get 4 people around. This is a good spot right here because this is a heavy spawn point. Stuff spawns over here in this area. Stuff spawns over here, back here, back here. There's just stuff everywhere. You see my necromancer's just taking them out. Now, I can use a summon, the set my summon setup that allows me to summon 6 mages. Uh, because you can't sit in one spot for very long, and your summons don't last very long. So it gives you a reason to look back at your phone or your computer, move a little bit. I don't know what the hell happened there. This isn't the best setup, but I'll make another video later, replace this one, update it. But just wanted to show you how to do this. how to get you going, and you'll be level 1000 in no time.
Yeah, buddy.
You're that fitness dude?
My bad.
No, that's all right. Um, yeah, do you have anything you want to say about the farming?
Mm, just being flexible, and if there's surrounding people by your farming locations, either like try something different, or switch, move around, because there's definitely people trying to get kills too, and they have some interesting ways.
Alrighty, well this is how it works. You can be a nice person and summon or revive these people, resurrect them. But this is all the competition over here. Alrighty, well, I hope everybody has a great day. If you have any questions, let me know. If you want to see a specific video, let me know. I promise I'll improve with each video. But this is just a start. I have some other videos I'm still working on that I'm going to upload. So just keep an eye out. Please make sure you subscribe. That's going to help me big time once I hit a certain amount of followers or subscribers. I can do more things, and it makes it easier for me to show you, different things inside the game. Um, so that's it. Y'all have a good one. And